we go. We gotta have a take one on the juice. So, I don't know how long you've been following me, but I hope you've been following me for a while. If you haven't been, my mantra is make juice, not war, okay? And that is like cellular war. We don't want cellular warfare. So this is our juicer. Again, it's a little beat up.
A little bit.
But because we use it every day. We use it every day, and we make enough for the entire day. Now, I know you come from the raw food world, and people who are really tight in the raw food world, they say you gotta juice it every single time, right?
Yep.
Why?
Well,
because of the enzymes, you're like, where do I even start? Where do I start? But for us, it's just sort of like you're busy. It's going to be so much better than having coffee in the afternoons. And what we do is we store the juice in mason jars.
Great.
And we put them in the fridge or put them in a cooler.
Do you ever make it the night before, or you do it all in the morning?
The night before is it can be a little funky.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we'll save it till the next day, and in the morning you smell it, it's kind of off. Because what happens is when you juice, as soon as you expose the juice to air, it starts to oxidize. And that's when, like, if you cut an apple within like 20, 30 minutes, it's going to start to turn brown. That's oxidation. Another trick that we like to do is we use a canning funnel, and then we'll put the pulp through again the second time.
Very nice.
And sometimes we can get a lot more juice. Thing I like about you is you're so freaking creative that you put things together that I wouldn't think of.
Well, I think it's all about building bases. You know, I mean, we all do that whenever we're making a juice. We build a base. So whether it's apple or cucumber or celery or coconut water, that's all starting from the base. And then from there, you can just add on. And it's just like creating a recipe. You're just adding on. And when you think of the flavors of a juice, you think of like making a salad. Like if you're going to be making a salad, all those flavors together in your mouth, how they're going to taste. So like I love playing with like tomato-based juices. So like I just did a juice fast recently. I just did a week-long juice fast.
How'd it go?
Went amazing. Yeah. It was good. It's a good way to reset the system, as you know, and so I do it once a year. So it was really good. And for my afternoon juice, I would make a thicker juice, so a more heartier juice. So it was tomato-based. So I would do tomato as a base and red pepper. And the sweetness of the red pepper really cuts through the acidity of tomato, which is real nice. And then I add from there. And then I was doing watercress. I added watercress in it. I added lemon in it. And I added some chili and garlic in it. And then parsley. And it was just an unbelievable juice. It was so delicious. So I looked forward to it every day. So I then add, I use herbs a lot, So I'll use basil. I'll use cilantro. I'll use parsley. Chilies. I love dropping a fresh jalapeno in a juice. It's amazing.
This is crazy. In the good way. And that's one of the reasons why, honestly, you are the chef of choice for our Crazy Sexy Chefness, because like for me, I am so stuck in my green juice. And the thing that I do rotate is the leafies. I like to have a 3-to-1 ratio. So 3 kinds of veggies to 1 fruit. And that's just like a very loose ratio.
Do you put fruit in all your juices, or most of them? Or?
The morning juice, we tend to put like 1 pear or 1 green apple, but you're bringing me over to the all veggie, savory type of juice.
Yeah, savory is what I prefer the most. And adding like the lemon, chili, and garlic. Add that to any green juice or vegetable juice, and it's incredible.
Lemon, chili, and garlic, also highly alkalizing. Great if you're on a candida cleanse, or if you've got parasites or anything like that. That would be a really great juice to
and
have.
It's savory. I mean, when you're on a juice fast, or you're one of your meals is a juice, you want to feel satisfied.
And for you, do you think like any juicer is okay?
At the end of the day, I think any juicer is fine. Any home juicers, everything from the Green Star $500 juicer all the way down to a Samson $150 juicer. So, all of them work. It's just a matter of how much that you want to clean it, how much you want to invest, and how much you want to actually be, spending time juicing. Like you said, this is for convenience. This is a fast, crazy fast juicer. I personally like the Samson juicer. Because it's a slow gear, it's a single gear, so I can make nut-based pâtés or seed-based pâtés.
Ooh, that's good.
Also pastas. So I'll make like a gluten-free flour, and I'll put it through. There's a little pasta attachment, and noodles come out the end. Have some boiling water going, throw them on. So this is obviously when I'm not doing juice fast. So.
I gotta get one of those juicers too.
So, and they're affordable, and again, they're very versatile. So there's so many juicers out there that I feel that
sometimes what I find is with a really cheap juicer is a lot of times that you don't get a lot of the liquid out. So the fiber might just shoot out the other side and still got the liquid. So that's one of the reasons why the canning funnel is so great. And so for us on the Crazy Sexy journey, juice is so important, and so are green smoothies. So you want to make sure that you're doing this like really quite regularly.